Hey everybody, welcome to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob, and this is the 10th episode in my first Civilization 6 strategy series. It's been a couple weeks since I last played, so you have to excuse me if I'm a little rusty here, but I'm pretty sure I kind of remember what was going on. I should probably watch my previous episode, but I don't really have time to do that right now. I'm going to be going through and just kind of recapping a little bit on what's currently going on, if nothing else, just for my own memory. Of course, there's a war going on with England. I believe this is the third time that they have attacked me. Either that or the third time we've been at war, because the first time I did attack them. Currently, most of you probably realize that the main crux of my strategy right now is trying to maximize culture or tourism input, which I'm doing very well at because of the religious belief that I have, which triples the tourism that I get from relics. And so what I'm working on right now is trying to accumulate as many of those as possible, but I can't do that until I get Candy back as a city-state ally. They want me to trigger the Eureka for gunpowder, which I'm currently working on. I'm building a stable in Kazan, and we'll be able to build an armory right after that, which will allow me to get the Eureka bonus for gunpowder. So I do need to remember to switch gunpowder to something else so that I don't research it all the way through and waste that opportunity to get an extra envoy. I wanted to actually take a quick look through and see what the other city-state quests are, because I've been focusing so much on Kazan that I haven't really paid a whole lot of attention to these other ones. I might be able to trigger the Eureka for military tactics for Lisbon. That is kill a unit with a spearman. Okay, I probably won't get that. I don't have any spearmen. I don't really have any desire to build one right now. Let's see what else we've got here. Preslav, construct a harbor. I can get that eventually, because I'll be building one down in, I think this is Novgorod down there. Mohenjo-Daro needs a trade route. That would be pretty easy to do, except they're across the ocean, so can't do that right now. Of course, Candy wants the armory. No, Candy wants the Eureka for gunpowder. And Stockholm wants religious conversion. Where are they at? I might be able to help them out with that. So I may be able to get over to Stockholm. The problem is, as my missionaries are exploring here, I ran into an English apostle, which is actually stronger than me. It says minor defeat if I try to attack. And even if I made it over to Stockholm, I wouldn't be able to, not without proselytizer, I wouldn't be able to get rid of the existing religion in that city very easily. So in the interest of not getting my apostle killed, I'm going to probably, well actually, if my apostle had martyr, I'd be trying to get him killed to get another relic. But instead, I think what I'll do with this particular apostle... Oh no, wait, this was the one that was going... No, I did already go across the ocean. I sent one out to Congo to convert some of his cities and make him happy, which worked, I believe, because he likes it when you do that. He's delighted you brought your religion to him. Okay, so I don't know if I have to keep sending people out there to keep that up. He's got a pretty good relationship with a lot of people, including France. I would actually really like to declare friendship with him if he'd accept it. Okay. One thing that I would like to do is get the Eureka moment for diplomatic service, which requires that I have an alliance with another civilization, and France would be perfect for that. I don't have any desire to attack France. They are all over in here. We've got a nice natural barrier. I think we could be good neighbors and good trading partners. So far we have been. So I might give that some time and see if I can get the Eureka for that, and instead research something else. Humanism's Eureka bonus is recruit a great artist, which I think I'm getting kind of reasonably close to, but it's still gonna be a little while. Those are all religious. Huh. I think I can put religious artwork in a regular museum. I don't think it has to go in a temple. I'll probably be finding out shortly, because I need the temples to house those relics. Yeah, with these apostles, I'm going to get them away from that English one and go back down south. I'll probably reinforce Avignon And this city could use a little extra of my religion too, because that's kind of a border city with England. Okay, let's continue the party here. I like to start off with the cities hitting stuff. If they can only hit one thing or another, I usually try to do that. England's just going to get wiped out here. That crossbowman can only hit that tile, so I may as well finish that unit off. And we'll see if I can finish this guy too. I would love to promote them. A lot of times I don't get this far in the promotion tree because I don't use this much fighting early in the game. Don't really need or care about suppression. This would be fantastic, but I have to get everything else to get there. Probably we'll go with like garrison and maybe put them in the encampment. That wouldn't be a bad idea. In fact, what I'm going to do, I don't know if they can move on to the encampment. You know what, I'll switch them next turn, because I need that other crossbowman to finish off that chariot. So I'll get garrison for them, and then use these guys to finish that unit off. And that just leaves the chariots, which aren't going to do much. Okay, everybody here is kind of on hold for now, until I kind of need to get, I probably need to get a military unit out there. Do I have, I know I have I'm pretty sure I have another swordsman sitting around somewhere. Or another military unit. I'm not sure where I left him. You can actually check, clicking down here in this menu. Caravel, see I do have another swordsman somewhere. There he is. Sitting between me and France. I don't really expect or I'm not worried about a threat from France anytime soon. So I'm going to start them on their way back. I kind of want to get gunpowder before I send them out to that other island, though. Maybe we'll wait a little longer on that. And then as far as these guys go, like I said, I need to be careful exploring because I don't want to find a natural wonder and not get the relic for it. So I'm just going to kind of hang these boats out here for now and use them more for defense in case England tries something. And maybe put the settler down in my capital or somewhere where it's kind of safe. Okay. And yeah, this boat I think is fine right here. Just keeping an eye on England and seeing what goes on. Yeah. Okay, so I think I'm good. I'll let those go a little longer before switching them. Oh, also, to mention, I am building the Great Zimbabwe here. That's going to be very nice for my trade routes in the long run. The city's got quite a few bonus resources, and I'm thinking it would be getting like plus 8 gold per trade route or something like that. Yeah, the Great Zimbabwe gives trade routes from the city get plus 2 gold for every bonus resource in the city's territory. So that's going to be the rice, well, that's horses are strategic. It'll get bonuses for the rice, the 2 cows, and there's one other thing. I could expand, or I could make sure that that's considered in this city's territory, the quarry there, or the stone. I think there might be something else that I'm missing. No, it might just be those 4, because that's a luxury resource, not a bonus resource. So, yeah, and the crabs, that's right. That was the other one. So actually plus 10 gold per trade route coming out of that city. That's going to be very good. Alright. Now I think I have time to switch these guys. I'll go ahead. Might end up letting those archers... Nope, killed them. Good. These guys aren't even really going to touch my units. Tempting to run out there and finish him. I think I'm going to. Alright, cool. And those guys are going to need to... Those guys kind of... Oh wait, they're available for promotion now. Cool. Alright, building the armory next, and can probably let gunpowder go like one more turn. It says 7, I think that'd be about right. We'll need to switch it next turn. And we'll leave the settler in the capital for now, just to be on the safe side. I probably disconnected those 2 units, so I should send the caravel back out to support that one in case England shows up with any bigger navy. Accumulated enough faith to purchase a missionary. I'm going to hold off on that. I can normally purchase, I think cathedrals are the one thing I can purchase, and I've got all the cathedrals I can get for now because I don't have a holy site in the city yet. I had to think, well, I will have to consider a little bit how the addition of the mine here is going to affect these cities in terms of appeal. I think I can still get breathtaking on this tile, but I may put a holy site here, and then the theater and forest would bring that up to 4. This spot is not going to be so great because of the mines, but that spot might be okay. That'll be 3, and if I put a forest here later, I could get another breathtaking tile there, so I could still get a couple at that city. Okay, that other missionary is not following me. And these guys have 5 religious spreads left. That's plenty. Alright, go one more turn before switching out gunpowder. England has another settler. They're gonna give me a 4th one. Okay, so they want to just keep throwing units away. That's cool, I guess. Alright, these guys are going to do a tremendous amount of damage now. Oh, of course they can't hit anything at the moment. That's fine. Those chariots have to come in range eventually. I might be able to take another one of them out here. Oh, easy. Okay. Let's back up onto the tile I was on. I need more housing in Moscow now, too. Somebody built Alhambra. I've got the mausoleum, should be finished on the next turn. Take a quick look once again at what that does. Let's bring up this menu. You know, what can I read? Okay, I'll just read it from down here. All great admirals can use their retirement ability an additional time, and great engineers have an additional charge. Must be built adjacent to a harbor district. So, I need to, you know, now that I'm getting that, I need great engineers. I need to think about getting those faster. I'm only getting 4 great engineer points per turn, but... Whew. Yeah, using that charge twice, I need to try to implement that into my strategy. Great admirals is always nice too, but I'm probably going to be focusing more heavily on engineers in this game. Do I have the card that allows me to get more great engineer points? Because if I do, I should probably be using that. Merchant, Admiral, General, Scientist. I'm not sure when that card comes up. It might be Civil Engineering. That would kind of make sense, no? Oh, I guess it'd be a purple card. Scorched Earth as generals. I actually don't know when that shows up. Seems like it could be a while. Great Scientist. It shouldn't be this far along. Yeah, it's got to be in here somewhere. I must just be missing it. Where's the Great Engineer card? That's Generals. Artist. Oh, wait. Okay, Humanism. Humanism has it. Which is good because I'll be getting that relatively soon-ish. So yeah, once I get Humanism, I'll have to use that. Okay, Gunpowder is pretty much halfway done, so I'm switching this to... maybe Square Rigging. I should be able to get the Eureka for that pretty soon, too. Because once I have a musketman, then I can kill a unit with a musketman. Shouldn't be hard to do. Okay, let's disconnect those guys, leave the settler in the capital, and send the boat back out to join this guy in case of a naval attack. And put him to sleep for now until I'm ready to go out and explore the world again. Actually, you know what? Well, I can't put him out there yet because I can't spare a military unit to go out there right now. Once I have a musketman, I'm going to take one of these guys away from the front lines, and I'm actually going to... You know, I probably don't need both of these guys at the front lines, actually. What I'm thinking is, because there's a natural wonder here, there shouldn't be another one in the immediate area. So maybe I would be better off going out and putting a city up in this area now, as opposed to waiting, because that looks like a really good island spot. I would like to have another city. I should be doing something with that settler. Okay. Those guys have already moved this turn. What I think I'm going to do is send them back. And I can swap it with a musketman later. Let's get the religion spread here. Okay, cool. That didn't really seem to do much. Okay, 9 turns till the armory is built. Really, England? You know what? I don't want this peace deal right now. Despite the fact that's a tremendous amount of gold. No. No, I want to use them to get the Eureka moment for killing a unit with a musketman. They'll just have to stay at war for a little bit longer. 'Cause I'm going to have musketmen pretty soon.
A vast tomb lies over me in Halicarnassus. Of such dimensions, of such exquisite beauty, as no other shade can boast.
Alright, cool. Well, having that's going to be nice in the long run, I think. I actually, whoa. Oh, China's not happy about me building wonders of the world. Well, he's going to have to get over it. I've actually never built the mausoleum before, so that's kind of interesting. And progress towards the Enlightenment, which that's kind of huge. Humanism does come first, and I don't think I can wait to get a great artist. Oh, actually, diplomatic service and humanism both lead to the Enlightenment. I really need that. The 100% science from campus district buildings is just incredible, and I need that ASAP if I want to keep up. I did notice before I started recording that Congo is just getting a ton of science per turn, 96.7. That's like... Wait, why is France says 0? That's weird. Oh, she must be in some sort of a anarchy state, maybe? Transitioning governments? I'm not sure. But, like, John Curtin is 59 and I'm 51. So Congo's like twice as much as anybody else in terms of science. So I kind of want to make sure I keep up with him. Promotion for crossbow, always nice. And I haven't seen any units from England in a while. Alright, I'm gonna back off a little bit here. I'll probably leave these guys in their territory, just sitting on that tobacco. Yeah, that works for me. And then I can always pull them back later if I need to. Whoa, 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 whoa. Catherine just went to war with Victoria. Okay, that changes things a little bit. I mean, I don't want France to take over England, because then they'll just become that much more powerful. I wonder if she'd be more likely to be an ally, though, now. Cannot accept this deal. She's not willing to even talk about an alliance. May have sensed weakness in England, though. I wonder if either of these two wonders would be useful for me. Missionaries and apostles spread religion one extra time. Not a big deal. Great library. Extra works of writing slots are always nice. But the boost for ancient and classical era technologies is already long overdue, so no, I don't want to build that. I probably want to just get the university in there as soon as I can. Anything I can purchase with faith? Nope. Let's, yeah, I'm thinking I'm just gonna go with the university. I need to get that sooner rather than later. As far as this city down here, having finished the mausoleum, I think what this city really needs right now is housing. Housing and amenities both. I might get the entertainment complex here now, just because growth for this city, because entertainment's already a problem for this city, and it's just harder to build entertainment complexes later, because if you have trouble growing your city's population, you can't build extra districts. So you can get caught in you can get kind of stuck in a catch-22 where you can't build entertainment complexes because your city's population isn't big enough, but you can't get your city's population bigger because you don't have entertainment complexes. So I think it would be a smart move to build one of those now, and I'm pretty sure it's going to remain in that same spot that I was talking about before. These spaces are already going to be kind of shot a little bit because of the mines. I wonder if the actual spot that it's going on to, I could be made better. No, I wouldn't be able to get it to breath. Well, it's 1. I could build 2. If I built the entertainment no, I need it in that specific spot because it has to reach the capital. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it can't reach the capital from there. Okay, it can reach Novgorod. And it can reach Moscow. So I guess moving it here wouldn't be the end of the world. I'm just trying to see what other benefit that could give me. If I move it onto this tile, then the possibility of building a district here opens up. If I built a forest there, that would bring that up to 3. But I actually can't reliably build a forest in this tile. I think it makes just as much sense to leave it where it's at, because I'll be able to build a district or a neighborhood district there. And it would also give benefits to the theater district too for standard adjacency bonuses. So yeah, I think I'll do that and then put a forest on that tile. Okay. Delete that and get that started. And then back in Novgorod, Novgorod's kind of run out of things to build actually. Oh no, it hasn't. Okay, I did kind of forget to go over the comments, so I want to talk about this now before I just completely skip over this. Because I haven't recorded in so long, I did get to the comments for these last couple weeks. And I wanted to mention, well, 2 of them, and one of them applies to this situation now. Sergei Shugayev reminded me that walls in later eras provide tourism after getting the conservation civic. Once walls become obsolete, they provide culture and tourism later in the game. And so having ancient era and later walls is like ancient, medieval, and Renaissance walls can really help your culture later in the game. So I feel like I kind of want those. But I also feel like I want a builder because there's so many good places to build lumber mills. I can't really pass that up right now. I can always build the walls later. And besides, I would like to build all the walls in the city once I can swap in the card. Right now I got the bonus towards encampment districts, but once that armory is done, I can swap in the defensive 100% production towards defensive buildings, which includes walls. And I might just build them across my empire really fast. Alright, let's see if England has anything else up here. I'd like to get eyes on London, maybe. Hey, I could probably raise that harbor. Stay just outside of range for now. Let's see what they do. Oh, I got a great admiral. Well, that's nice. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I couldn't have planned this out, or I didn't plan this out, but I just got really lucky. The mausoleum lets great generals use their retirement ability twice, which means that I am actually going to get 2 ironclads, which is just incredible. And I do have... Wait, oh, I can't even see coal, though, so I'll have to be careful with them, because I can't actually fix them. I need a copy of the strategic resource to repair the unit. When do I get to see coal? Let's look that up. This is awesome, though. Getting just 2 free melee naval units. It's unlocked by industrialization, improved by mine. I'm not that close to industrialization yet. Well, I kind of am. What takes me to that? What is the number 1 technology that I'm missing here? That says 2. Okay, I would need square rigging. So yeah, that's next on my list. I'm gonna continue towards square rigging for now. And actually, you know what? Let's get mass production first. We'll get mass production first and then switch over to square rigging. In the meantime, this guy, since I can't repair the ironclads yet, what's his... Okay, his passive ability, Renaissance and Industrial Era Naval Units. I presume the Caravel is a Renaissance. They upgrade to Ironclad, but I think their Ironclads are Industrial and Caravels are Renaissance. Fast Renaissance Era Exploration Naval Unit. Okay, so for now, he's gonna go hang out with my boats. That is just too good. It's amazing. Okay, let's try to get that at least above half. Oh, wait. That's why I can't. There's only a population of 2 there. Well, now they're all, I guess now both are following my religion. Eventually I'm going to be moving my trade routes back to the capital once the Grey Zimbabwe is done. For now, I think this guy is just going to continue trading with Paris, because that's a pretty good trade route. Kind of need to connect roads, connect some of my cities with roads would be nice. And I need industrialization too really bad, because that'll get me more great engineers, which takes full advantage of the mausoleum now that I have it. And I got another breathtaking tile there to build a neighborhood on too. This is all looking pretty good. This actually is going to be a seaside resort, I think, because I can bump that up to 6 and get a whole bunch of tourism from that. At some point I'll have to plan on building the Cristo Redentor to get bonuses from the seaside resorts. Okay, 1 more turn for diplomatic service, and then I am going to switch that for something else. Although, I don't think I can get all the Eureka bonuses fast enough to really... I think at least one of these I'm not going to be able to get. Australia and America are now at war. John Curtin's pretty powerful. He has the most powerful military in the world. Mine will go up above his. You can actually see that here. 454, mine's 362. Mine will probably jump above his once I get those ironclads. I really hope I have coal somewhere. That would be amazing. Okay, great artist. When am I gonna get that guy? So if I'm getting 5 great artist points per turn, and I need, well, for 100 points, that would be 20 turns. That's gonna take way too long. I've got a better chance of forming an alliance with somebody. I'm just going to get humanism now, because then I can build an art museum in Moscow. I wonder if I could use patronage to pick him up. How much would that cost? Too much. Need to be over here. Yeah, way too much. Alright, so I'm just going to bite the bullet on that one. It's one Eureka I'm going to miss. And it looks like England's kind enough to deliver another settler to me. This is ridiculous. I've never seen a computer do this before. Alright, 7 turns till the armory is done. Let's let the crossbows shoot at it. Make sure they get XP, because the districts don't get XP. Those guys are going to do a ton of damage now that they're in that district. Okay, I'm going to let that group heal. And, yeah, free settler. Again, that's number 4. Maybe there's enough room on that piece of land for 2 cities. We'll have to find out. Does anyone know if settlers cost upkeep in this game? If so, let me know. I've never really been able to tell. I don't know how you can tell. Alright, put him back on alert. And send this guy over to the front line. Reinforce my religion in... Well, actually, probably might do a tour through my own land, reinforcing my religion everywhere he goes. Can I siege that? Let's have this guy catch up first. Alright, on the next turn I'll sail in there and see if I can get it. Five out of 6 trade routes, so I can build another one somewhere. To remember that, if I get a city that doesn't have anything better to do. Okay. That's a war that I just don't care about. China wants me to give them an overall kind of bad deal for war. No, I'm sorry, that's not happening. Unless you have relics you want to give me. No. In fact, on that note, I wonder if anyone has relics that they're willing to trade. Congo probably wouldn't give theirs up, but they almost always have some. That's a sculpture. No, they don't have any relics. Let's click through these guys here and see. Japan doesn't have any. I already know Congo doesn't. I don't think France does. Roosevelt, nothing. England's at war with me, so that's not going to happen. And I just checked China. No, I'm the only one with relics. Okay, I think I just got another envoy, too. I did. So I can finally get Candy back under my control, which means those boats need to go back out sailing. But I think I am going to try to pillage that harbor first. Okay, influenced by 3 civilizations. That is France. I'm going to go up to 10, confirm placement. Okay, so cool. Back to exploring, finally. Hopefully I don't have too many cities in my way. Okay, there is part of Congo's empire. And I've got this boat out here, so he needs to keep sailing around. There's got to be something on their continent. So Victoria's now at war with me, France, and Candy. That's just a rough spot to be in. Shouldn't have tried it. Alright, let's see if I can... Okay, that admiral is safe out here. Okay, good. I can pillage it on this turn. Cool. Money. And they still get the bonus from the Great Admiral. Bonus in strength. Let's get that settler back. Okay, there's doesn't seem to be anything there that threatens them. So I'm going to take my caravel, send it back down this way, and just explore as quickly as I can. You know what? I'm going to leave the Great Admiral with this guy. And send this boat off, because I want to start checking out this island here and see what sort of options I have for settling cities out there. It'd be nice to know whether I can fit 2 or not. Okay. Just skip a turn there. Everybody else is good, so we'll go back on alert. Let him finish healing that last little bit. Actually, you know what? That's a waste of time. It's like 1 health. It's not worth wasting a turn on healing that. I'd rather him just get out there so he can start fighting the barbs. On that note, England is kind of wrecked right now. I don't think I even need that crossbow in there. I'm gonna send the crossbow to go help clear that continent too, or that new island. All right, and where does this person need to go? I know I want more religion in Kazan, more of my own religion. I've got 3 religious spreads. Probably use one. Which cities need it most? I'll use 1 charge in Novgorod, since that's kind of on the edges of my empire. Alright, so we're letting humanism run through. Everything else is good. Hopefully England doesn't do something weird, but I don't think there's any way they can really damage that ship aside from hitting it with their catapult. And I don't think the catapult can even hit it, because I'm pretty sure it has to take a turn to set up to fire. Unless the road will leave it with enough... Well, I suppose the city itself could attack the boat, of course. No, not ready for that yet. Sorry. That did almost no damage to my caravel. Yeah, get him, Candy. Alright, let's lock these 2 together and sail out of here. I don't really want to be risky with that Great Admiral. I'm going to send that caravel... Oh, you know what? I should probably send him down to heal. I just want to find another... I just need to find another natural wonder as soon as I possibly can. Okay, don't want to sail too close to those archers. And that's a really small island, it looks like. Ah, but there might be a good spot for... Ooh, that looks like it could be a good spot for a city. That's a river, not the coastline. Cool. Okay, well, we'll stay away from the archers, out of their range. I'll start heading over there with some units. And I should probably get the settler on the way, too. Why can't I hit that? Oh, wait. The forest is blocking the encampment's view. I'll pull this crossbow out so I can put some pressure on that unit. He shouldn't be able to reach me right now. And fortify them in place. Okay, 3 spreads. Let's drop 1 there. And then probably use the last 2 up in Kazan. You know, this is going to drive me nuts if I don't fill in those 2 tiles right there. It's extremely unlikely there's a natural wonder there, but just to be thorough. I'm going to need open borders with Congo soon. I wonder what he's willing to trade for that. I'll pay for that. Can you negotiate? Okay, well, I'll make that deal when I need to go into the territory, I guess. Have to keep checking on Candy to make sure they're still my ally. That's a pretty big continent, man. There's a lot to explore over there. I'm gonna need open borders with a lot of people. Oh, what are you offering here? Want jade and iron, which I don't mind giving up iron right now. I'm about to hit the point in the game where I don't need it. And they're willing to give me a little bit of gold and 2 different luxury resource types that I don't have and could really, really use. What kind of negotiating can we do? I like to get a little bit more gold out of them if I can. I'll do up to 2 gold per turn. 3. What if you threw it on alliance? Okay, they just don't want to do the alliance. But this deal will work for me. I'll take that. How much longer will you just refuse an alliance? That was a poor move. Those guys are gonna get wrecked. And I almost wonder if I should try to take Manchester before France gets there. I wish I had an alliance with them just so I could see where all their units were. How much more powerful is France than... Okay, Victoria's military strength is 81. France is at 220, so... It's not like the hugest difference. Like, I've seen bigger power differentials, but it's probably enough that they could capture a bunch of England cities if they wanted to. Well, I see no reason to not get that settler in the water, because I'm not putting any more cities on my land here. I might start sending that one over in this direction, in case I want to build a city out where the spices are. I don't really know for sure yet. I'm still trying to figure it out. Trading post completed, so I probably need to reassign one of those. Alright, yep, nothing there. That's about what I expected. Alright, so on the next turn I need to get open borders with Congo. Okay. Time to do some colonizing. Always fun. Alright, I'm sending the Great Admiral back to the capital where he will be safe. And accidentally sent that boat with him. So I guess that boat will just go back to repair. Actually, that boat may have enough movement. Right. That boat is going to have enough movement to get on that tile right now. And nothing else is threatening me, so should be good. One thing I'm not sure about is if these barbarians have any navy. It's hard to tell because I can't see where their encampment district is, whether it's on a coastline or not. That looks like, yeah, that looks like a pretty nice city spot. Because I've got this over here, Giant's Causeway, to make better units. In fact, a lot of my units are needing to make a pilgrimage out there, get the bonus for fighting on hills. These guys, the archers can't hit me if I move there because the marsh would slow them down. Yeah, that's definitely a city spot that I want. Oh, nuts. Okay, that's a problem. Let's see if I can run away. Yeah, I'll just run completely the opposite direction. I don't really want to risk losing that boat. In fact, that boat's not really far from... That boat should probably go back and repair in St. Petersburg. I bet there's stuff up here, too. I need to explore that area as well. I think that is where the caravel will go once it's done exploring that island. Alright, how close am I to... It's a 9-turn trade route. Okay. Keep trading with Paris because it's really the best route that I've got. Cool. Alright. Here comes French siege equipment. Yep, they're working on Manchester already. Well, sometimes I think you just gotta go for it. I might have to try to sneak in there and grab Manchester. And maybe London, too. I don't want France to have those cities. I will carefully send these guys out. I don't think England has much resistance. I gotta leave this crossbow back here just for general defense in case anything comes. Forces are spread a little bit thin at the moment. France is focused on England, so I may as well start sending that guy back over in case I need backup. Rest and repair for him. Great Admiral goes and hides in the city. The only reason I haven't made ironclads yet, if you're wondering, is because, well, for one thing, I can't repair them if they get damaged. But more importantly, I just don't want to pay the unit maintenance on them because I don't need them right now. Well, you know what? I kind of do though because exploration. You know what? Let's get them. Let's get one. All right, and I'll send him out in this direction. Even if I don't have coal, I can try to trade for it, but I'll pay for that. Okay, accumulated enough faith to purchase an apostle. Would be nice if I could get one with martyr as an option, and then just suicide run it at somebody else's religious area. I'll have the eureka for gunpowder in 2 turns. So for now, let's get, or continue work towards square rigging. Okay, got the builder. I'll wait to build the walls until I have that card for it, so I can build them in all my cities at once and save time. For now, I think I'd be better off making a trader and trying to build lumber mills on all these tiles and a camp on the deer. That's pretty much what this guy's purpose is right now. Ah, and I need to build a mine here. That would be a great tile for a mine. Okay, Congo, let's talk open borders. Still the same offer. Will they negotiate at all? Nope, that's their lowest possible. Okay, I'll pay that. I need that open borders. I'm wondering, do I have open borders with France? That would probably improve my relationship with them and make them more likely to go to an alliance with me. Yeah, they just don't want to talk about it. I do have open borders with them, though. Alright, well, this should help me explore the interior of this continent. I expect Congo probably has a lot of cities. For them to have that much science. Ooh, some densely packed cities too. There's 2 entertainment complexes like right here. Get my apostle up there and take advantage of that road. And we'll see what that guy's bonus is. Alright, I have to figure out exactly where the best spot is to make a beach landing over here. Possibly another good spot for a city. And I found the camp, which is on the coastline, it looks like. That's a nice little island. Just kind of thinking about where good places to have cities out there would be. I still think one perfect spot's right there. I'll have to think about this one down here, maybe on that tile. Yeah, I think on this tile. I could put 2 cities out there easy. I'm going to. Amenities-wise, it'll be straining me a little bit, but I think I can make up for that. Especially once I get those entertainment complexes built and have zoos in my cities. Send this person up a little more northish. They gotta go to that north coastline anyway, and that's where the military units are. Get that settler on the water too. And I don't know where that boat went, but I'm gonna play it safe with this guy. Send him back. Maybe I'll get really lucky and get a religious relic out of that hut. That would be so nice. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and probably call this one here. We're probably getting close to where I should start wrapping this episode up. I really like where this is going. Like I said, amenities out here might be tough. It'd be nice if there was whales along that coast or something, but I would love to have this island from a strategic perspective, giving me a nice buffer between myself and the other continent, and allowing me to sort of maintain control over this ocean space more easily. Things going well with France, although I'd like to get an alliance with them, and I'm just concerned about them taking Manchester too easily, and maybe taking London too. I don't care if they take Bristol, but if either of these 2 cities are going to go to either me or France, I want them to be me. And I also just noticed London doesn't have freshwater access, so that's kind of unfortunate, but they do have those tobacco, which kind of makes taking that city, especially London. I definitely want London. Manchester would be nice if I could get it first, but I absolutely need to have London if France is going to get it otherwise. Alright everyone, well thanks for watching. I'm going to call this episode here. Appreciate all the views and the support, and I will see you in the next one.